Yeah, I just wanted to say, because I was trying to talk, but my sound went off.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, some of the best times in the locker room, without a doubt, was when the boys would be, and it would be a monitor sellout, and all the different comments people were making during the match, especially if it was bad. Like, I remember, and I think you were there, and I know for sure Scott was there, Disco was there, when Craig O'Malley did that thing with Roddy Piper. He was getting destroyed. Do you remember that?
Craig O'Malley? Was that the dude with the hat?
With the beret.
The beret?
Yeah,
He's going with Piper, right? Yeah.
He was Piper's assistant.
Yeah. Obviously, he wasn't a bodyguard.
Right, he was going to box him or something like that.
Yeah.
Remember?
Oh,
was
man, that was cringy.
The Piper tryouts, yeah.
Do you remember Roddy was begging the crowd, like somebody, I can't remember who it was, but people just were not buying it, man.
Yeah.
Were you in, because it was funny, Sean, I don't remember but you might remember this. Were you in Hogan's, you were at WCW back then, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you in the locker room because I was in the room with Nash, Hogan, I think Macho was in there, and then the stuff thing, and they were drinking wine, and they were watching the segment. Okay, and when the segment was over, Hogan literally turned around and just spilt his wine on the floor in front of him. Right? So it was looking and everybody's looking at each other. These guys are looking at each other going, how on earth are we going to save this? And I was just trying to remember, it triggered that maybe you were.
I wasn't there.
Bro, I remember. I was.
Wine and beer.
Remember we would go. Remember we would go back to the hotel room after the match to watch the replay.
Yeah.
Well, I was with Scott that day, and I remember who else was in the room. And he was watching. He would go, "Oh, this is so brutal. This is so JoJo." He goes, "This."
JoJo.
Yeah, remember that? He was.
Yeah, dude. I use that expression all the time. Still.
I know. I still do. JoJo and JoJo Dutch. So yes, how great was that? So so we're watching it, and he's just burying it. And the next day, it comes out that it was the highest rated thing on the show.
Yeah.
He goes, "Well, yeah, people." They stopped to watch car accidents too. Doesn't mean it was good, Like he always had a line for anything. Bro, God bless that guy. I had so much fun with him. Yo, what up? This is Conan, and I host Keeping It 100. My co-host, Disco Inferno, unfortunately.
Well, I'd say you're my co-host.
Listen, every Thursday here on Spreaker, we talk pro wrestling, sports, movies, music, TV, pop culture, and some politics. It's everything the rest of the pro wrestling podcasts are not.
Tune in to hear myself, the superior one, educate and inform.
Tune in to hear me bury Disco.
That's very disrespectful.
Join us every Thursday on Spreaker and keep it 100. Boom!